Rana is not idiot. Rana is a warrior. But he lacks the IQ level of Babar. He is also defeated. 1527 Battle of Khanwa. Now the Indian bride comes into the hand of Babar. And from here starts the Mughal rule. Babar, Humayun, then a gap, Sher Shah, Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, and finally Aurangzeb. 15th century, the Europeans entered into India. Vasco da Gama 1498, Spanish, Portuguese, Dutch, English, French. They entered as traders, but they were very much influenced by the prosperity of India. And Indians never thought. They were in the guise of businessmen. Indian people, Indian masses, Indian rulers. They never imagined that these traders can become dangerous for us. Jai Hind, friends. A very grand good evening to all of you. So today we are going to discuss about Mughals. Mughals. Day 14, Mughals. Four things. Outline, trend analysis, (50 questions), 1:4 formula. Every test paper. This type of test series has never been evolved in the history of civil services. 150 test papers. Maximum people have designed 50. Maximum. It is 150 test papers. For every subject you will get a separate teacher. Each topic will be covered. Each and every topic of your syllabus will be covered, and with the end of the topic, you will be stress free because you will be very clear what you have to prepare from this topic. All your burden, pressure, stress will be over. This is what is required to qualify prelims. Because the moment the month passes, January is passing out, and you will be prepared with history. February, geography. March, polity. April, economy. And then till 20th May, general science. Smooth revision. Every topic will be covered. Every. You cover the topic with me, revise, do the CSET program. It's a very smart program designed for you. A very smart program. 150 test papers. Can you imagine? To keep you in discipline, to give you the direction. And by God's grace, 14 papers are over. So today, a very important topic, Mughals, again the four things. Outline, trend analysis, 50 questions, 1:4. So outline. Now, medieval period is the period of third urbanization. Who started this story? Mahmud Ghazni and Muhammad Ghori. Who promoted third urbanization? Delhi Sultans. Delhi Sultans, especially the Super Five, in which one is ill-fated. Iltutmish, Balban, Alauddin Khilji, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, Firoz Shah Tughlaq. This entire group promotes the third urbanization. After Firoz Shah Tughlaq, incompetent rulers. The regional governors declared their independence, and the territory of Sultanate was from Palam to Delhi. And in this scenario, a setback takes place, a very dangerous event takes place. 1398, Taimur invades India. Again the same situation, post-Mauryan situation. Post-Mauryan situation, same. Economy is moving ahead. A beautiful woman, 30 years of age, having 2 lakh crores, but without husband. Now everyone around her will try to conquer her. So here takes place a Swayamvar. The 3 important participants, Lodhis, Ranas and Mughals. Economy is surviving, strong, developed. Empire is gone. 1398. So a Swayamvar takes place and 3 important contenders. Lodhis sitting in Delhi, Ranas sitting in Rajasthan, and Babar sitting in Afghanistan. Lodhis, Ibrahim Lodhi, young, smart, but impatient, idiot. If you don't understand the game of rules of the game, it's better you don't play the game. If you don't understand the rules of the game and then you enter into the game, you are destined to be wiped out. Destined. Regularly, every day I talk about meditation, every day. You know why? Mind is the steering of the game called life. And if that steering is not in your hand, you will never reach your destination. Never. 98% people are suffering in their life because they don't know the rules of the game called life. And Ibrahim, he lacks the rules of the game called kingship. He was defeated in the Battle of Panipat 1526. Rana is not idiot. Rana is a warrior. But he lacks the IQ level of Babar. He is also defeated. 1527 Battle of Khanwa. Now the Indian bride comes into the hand of Babar. And from here starts the Mughal rule. Mughals. Babar, Humayun, then a gap, Sher Shah, Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, and finally Aurangzeb. And they took this third urbanization to its peak. And the evidence of this peak is Taj Mahal. The house of a person is also the status of a person. The house of a person is also a status of a person. A beggar cannot live in a palace. The moment you meet a person, you make up your mind and the outline about that person's status through the house you have seen. Red forts in Agra, Delhi, Taj Mahal, Buland Darwaja. So third urbanization started by Mahmud Ghazni Muhammad Ghori. It was strengthened by the Delhi Sultans and it was taken to its peak by Mughals. and India became the land of wealth, gold and silver. And whenever you become prosperous, people around you have an eye on you. And this happened with India. 15th century, the Europeans entered into India. Vasco da Gama, 1498. Spanish, Portuguese, Dutch, English, French. They entered as a traders, but they were very much influenced by the prosperity of India. And Indians never thought. They were in the guise of businessmen. Indian people, Indian masses, Indian rulers, they never imagined that these traders can become dangerous for us. 15th century they came here, they did the trade for 200 years, they brought money to India. 18th century, when they saw the end of Mughal Empire, they started their game. And that will be the story of modern India. This is the core of Mughals, the central theme. Taking third urbanization to its peak, economically, politically, socially, culturally. So how the economy reaches to its peak, how the polity reaches to its peak, administration, how the society reaches to its peak, how the culture reaches to its peak, this you have to take it out. Yog Vasisht, a very good book, a discourse between Ram and Rishi Vasisht. It's a very important book on spiritualism. If you ever want to understand spiritualism, please go through that book. It's a wonderful book. Yog Vasisht. That was translated in Persian during this time. Mahabharata, Ramayana, Upanishads. Now, trend analysis. I have given the questions and the years also. So, if you see the questions, 2019, two 2015, the arrival of Babar into India led to, that is the question on ruler. 2015, 2015, then 2018. Travelers, European travelers. 2019, there is no question. 2022, Yog Vasisht, literature. 2021, administration. 2019, ruler. 2019, administration. So, administration, traveler, literature and ruler. Ruler, administration, travelers, culture, literature, architecture. The 4 types of questions asked from Mughals. Why do unnecessarily pay attention on everything? I tell you with guarantee, there are certain things which I have faced, I have felt. I know what are the challenges of prelims, and I know very well the people who do hard work, they generally fail in this examination. And to whom they will go and say that I haven't studied? They have studied. They have studied. They have done hard work. Many do prepare for the entire year, but they are unable to qualify this examination, prelims. And if you fail to qualify prelims, your door for mains is closed. 2 years are gone. 2 years are gone. 2 years. Yes, 2 years are gone. Two years are gone. If anyone fails in 2026, he will appear in 2027. He will give interview in 2028. This entire year is gone, 26. 27 is gone. It's a very dangerous game of civil service. You don't lose a year, you lose 2 years. See? Why to hammer your head unnecessarily in a particular chapter? Why? Why to waste your time? So, 4 types of questions. Now, the 50 questions and the analysis. 50 questions and the analysis. This was the book I was talking about, Medieval India by Avadh Ojha, Disha publication, and Balban. Wonderful book. Wonderful. I tell you, it's a wonderful book. Now, you would have never seen a book like this. I was telling you the Akbar, Balban's policy yesterday. I guarantee you would have never seen. Balban. See, entire chapters are in diagram, entire chapters. Nothing is written. Entire medieval India is in diagrams. So now, Akbar, Jagirdar system. With reference to the Mughal India, what is the difference between Jagirdar and Zamindar? Mughals are known for Jagirdari system, Mansabdari system, Rajput policy, land revenue policy, economic reforms, currency system. I said what? They are taking third urbanization to the peak. So, but obvious, they will work on primary sector, agriculture, they will work on secondary sector, industry, they will work on service sector. So, how they strengthen primary, secondary and service? That will be the key question of UPSC civil services. So, Jagirdari and Jagirdari system. Jagirdars were the medium of Mughals to control the Zamindars. Jagirdars. The Jagirdari system. Iqtidari system, Delhi Sultanate. Jagirdari system, Mughals. What was the cause? Feudalism. Who revived feudalism? Firoz Shah Tughlaq. He turned Iqtas into heredity. So, Firoz Shah Tughlaq is a person who revives feudalism. So, when he revives feudalism, again a device is needed to end feudalism. And what was that device? Jagirdari system. What was the device adopted by Delhi Sultans to end feudalism? Iqtidari system. Target is what? Feudalism. Because if feudalism will be strong, farmers will be poor. If farmers will be poor, state will be poor. Urbanization will be poor. Who's a taxpayer to the government? Farmer. Who's a buyer of goods? Farmer. Keep in mind, feudalism is the challenge. Delhi Sultans handled this feudalism by evolving Iqtidari. Iqtidari was again turned into feudalistic nature, Firoz Shah Tughlaq. So feudalism was again a challenge for Mughals. So to handle this feudalism, Jagirdari was a point. Jagirdari system was evolved. Bengal. Man Singh was appointed as Jagirdar of Bengal. Majority Hindu Zamindars. Majority Hindu Zamindars in Bengal. Man Singh is appointed as Jagirdar of Bengal. Now in Bengal, majority Zamindars are Hindus. And who is being given the charge to collect taxes from those Hindus? A Hindu Zamindar, Man Singh. Now you cannot polarize all Zamindars on the grounds of religion. See the smart game of Akbar? So Jagirdari system is basically a medium to handle feudalism. Zamindar, the head of the village. Jagirdars were holders of land assignments in lieu of judicial and police duties, whereas Zamindars were holders of revenue rights without obligation to perform any duty other than revenue collection. They have a duty, police duty. So, one is not correct. Land assignments to Jagirdars were hereditary, never, and the revenue rights of Zamindars were not hereditary. Both are wrong, neither one nor two. D is the answer. Clear? 1D. What is the role of Jagirdari system? To handle feudalism. Who among the following Mughal emperors shifted emphasis from illustrated manuscripts to album and individual portrait? Jahangir. Painting is a very important aspect of Mughal rule. When you have money, prosperity of a person is reflected by art and culture. You go to a clerk's house, you will find terracotta figurines. Terracotta. But if you go to the house of Mukesh Ambani, you will find a metal statue of gold embedded with diamonds. So a clerk will have a terracotta figurine of Hanumanji in his house. Price 200 rupees. And Mukesh Ambani will have a gold idol of Hanumanji emboldened with diamonds. 20 crores. Painting. Illustrated manuscripts to album and individual portrait, Jahangir. Who were the important painters of Jahangir's time? Mansoor, very important. Birds, animals, flowers, Mansoor. Then Abdul Hasan, very famous poet. Abdul Hasan, very famous painter. Portrait paintings, miniature. Abdul Hasan, portrait painting. Then Bishan Das, lifetime portraits. Bishan Das, lifelike, alive. See the picture, it seems it was alive. Lifelike portraits, Bishan Das. Akbar painters, they painted illustrated manuscripts. Razamnama, Ramayana, Hamzanama, Mahabharat. The famous one, Daswant. Baswan. This Daswant was of a very humble origin. Shahjahan's famous portrait Vichitra, very important painter Vichitra, portrait painting blending European and Mughal style, Vichitra, blending European plus Mughal style. Humayun painter Abdul Samad. He was famous for calligraphy, Abdul Samad. Abdul Samad famous for calligraphy. 2C. With reference to the medieval India, which one of the following is the correct sequence in ascending order in terms of size? Pargana, Sarkar and Suba. Pargana, Tehsil, Sarkar, commissionerates. You see, in every state there are commissionerates, that is the headquarter of 4 or 5 cities. So this was Tehsil, this was commissionerate. Allahabad is a commissionerate. Five, 6 surrounding districts are under Allahabad commissionerate. So this is Tehsil, this is commissionerate, and this is province. Answer is A. Pargana, Sarkar and Suba. Yog Vasisht was translated into Persian by Nizamuddin Panipati during the reign of Akbar. What is Yog Vasisht? It's a dialogue between Rishi Vasisht and Ram. The famous book at the time of Aurangzeb, Futuhat Alamgiri. By Ishwar Das Nagar. Futuhat Alamgiri, Ishwar Das Nagar. Shahjahan, Chaman Char, the 4 gardens, by Chandrabhan. Humayun Nama, by Gulbadan Begum, his sister. Akbar Nama, by Abul Fazl. By Abul Fazl. Plus, there was a Maulana Tariq hai Muntakhabul Tariq by Badauni. Muntakhab ul Tariq by Badauni. The famous books of Mughal time and different rulers. Akbar Nama by Abul Fazl, Muntakhabul Tariq by Badauni. Humayun Nama, Gulbadan Begum. Chaman Char, Chandrabhan. Futuhat Alamgiri, Ishwar Das Nagar. Answer is A. Which are all the following foreign travelers elaborately discussed about diamonds and diamond mines of India? He should be a jeweler, merchant. Jean-Baptiste Taverner, he was a French merchant, French gem merchant, French gem merchant. Francis Bernier, French physician. Jean D. Thévenot, traveler. Naturalist and traveler during the time of Aurangzeb Burnier during the time of Shah Jahan? Answer is B. Sixth, Banjaras during the medieval period of Indian history were generally traders. Ik Banjaran gaye. Traders. Sixth, D. Consider the following statements. The arrival of Babar into India led to introduction of gunpowder in the subcontinent, introduction of the arc and dome in the region, architecture, establishment of Timurid dynasty in the region. Seventh, gunpowder was used in Vijayanagara much earlier, Vijayanagara and Bahmani. Arc and dome was used by sultans also. Establishment of Timurid dynasty. 3 is absolutely correct. Babar. Very famous Mughal ruler. 1526, first battle of Panipat. He occupies Delhi and Agra from Ibrahim Lodi. He was fond of gardens. Charbagh. Babar. First one is correct. So answer will be 1 and 3. Sorry. Seventh, 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Seventh, C. Eighth, Alam Khan, an uncle of Ibrahim Lodi and a pretender to the throne of Delhi. Correct. Alam Khan, who invited Babar to India, was an uncle of Ibrahim Lodi and a pretender to the throne of Delhi. A is the answer. Alongside Dilawar Khan was the cousin of Alam Khan. He was the governor of Punjab. He was also the ally of Alam Khan. So, 8th, A. 9th, the Mughal rulers of medieval India were Chagatai Turk. Lodis were Afghans. Lodis. So, 9th, C. Chagatai Turk. Which Mughal emperor followed Ottoman system of war in India? Babar. 10th, C. What was that system called? Tulugma. Tulugma. Deceiving the main army of the rival. Deceiving the main army of the rival. Tulugma. 10th, C. 11th, at which of the following battles was artillery used for the first time by one of the two armies? First battle of Panipat 1526 between Babar and Ibrahim Lodi. Khanwa 1527, Babar and Rana Sanga. Plassey 1757, we'll come to that battle. Third battle of Panipat 1761, we'll again come to that battle. Maratha and Afghans, Ibrahim Lodi and Marathas. So, A. 11th A. Which of the following pairs is not correctly matched? The first Battle of Panipat 1526 correct, Battle of Khanwa correct, Battle of Ghaghar correct, Battle of Chanderi 1530. Chanderi 1528. Ibrahim Lodi and Babar. Rana Sanga and Babar. Mahmud Lodi and Babar. Medni Rai of Malwa and Babar. The four important battles which led to the establishment of Mughal rule in India. Ibrahim Lodi, Rana Sanga, Mahmud Lodi, Medni Rai. The Lodi challenge was over, the Rajput challenge was over, the Lodi challenge was crushed and the Rajput challenge was crushed. 12th D. 13th. Which improvements among these done by Sher Shah Suri? Revenue reforms. Oh my God. Revenue reforms. He is the father of revenue reforms, and especially in land revenue. Land revenue, the features were RAY, that is MSP. Land measurement, good, middle, bad, patta and kubuliyat. The revenue documents, one with the farmer, other with the state. So farmer was clear how much he has to pay to the state, and state was clear how much they are going to get from the farmer. And he saves the farmer from Zamindars and Mahajans. Administrative reforms, no doubt. Pargana Sarkar Suba. Military reforms, Dag and Chehra. Currency reforms, strengthened dinar, gold coin, rupiah, silver coin, dam, copper coin. Dinar, gold coin, rupiah, silver, dam, copper. And they remained standard coin throughout the Mughal Empire, throughout the medieval period. Dinar, rupiah and dam. All of them, 13th D I think. All of the above. 14th. Consider the following events and arrange them in chronological order. Battle of Dora, 1659. Battle of Kannauj, 1520. 1540. Battle of Samughal, 1658. Battle of Chausa, 1539. Humayun, Sher Shah. Aurangzeb, Dara Shikoh. Aurangzeb, Dara Shikoh. Humayun, Sher Shah. So 4. I think the answer is not correctly framed. So 4, 2, 3, 1. This will be the answer. Please do correct it. 4, 2, 3, 1. Just do the correction. So 14th, 4, 2, 3, 1 is the answer. The main aim of Akbar in fighting the battle of Haldi Ghati was to subdue Rana Pratap. He wanted Chittor at any cost. Chittor is the door for Gujarat, and Ranas were not ready to surrender. 1576. Who was the artilleryman of Rana? Him. Hem Chandra Sur. Hakim Khansur, sorry. Hakim Khansur. Fifteenth A. So the struggle between Ranas started with Rana Uday Singh, then Rana Pratap, and then Amar Singh. Finally, Mughals had a deal with. So this struggle between Chittor and Mughals started from Rana Uday Singh. Rana Uday Singh, then Rana Pratap carried on the struggle, and then Rana Amar Singh. 1615, he signed a peace treaty with Jahangir. 1615, he signed the peace treaty with Jahangir. Rana Uday Singh, giving shelter to Mughal rebels, Paj Bahadur, threatening Barmal. And defying the Mughal supremacy. Rana Uday Singh defying the Mughal supremacy. Threatening Barmal. Father-in-law of Akbar. Giving shelter to the rebels of Mughals. Paj Bahadur, the ruler of Malwa. Calling Mughals as Malech, impure. 15th A. The first matrimonial alliance with the Rajputs was established by Akbar with the house of Kachwahas. 1562. Harkabai. And I tell you one thing, it was a relation between two kings, aristocracy. It was not a relation between Hindu and Mussalman. Please take care of it. Kachwahas, Harkabai. Who was the ruler? Barmal. She was a daughter of Barmal. 1561, Akbar is moving towards Ajmer to pay obeisance to Muinuddin Chishti. Barmal offers the marriage alliance. Who was the famous Rajput family who did the alliance but had good relation with Rajputs, with Akbar? Ranthambore, Surjan Rao Hada. Surjan Rao Hada. He was the ruler of Rathors of Ranthambore. They did not military alliance, marriage alliance with him, but had very good relation with Mughals. Surjan Rao Hada, Rathors. He was allowed to maintain the royal drums, the symbol of sovereignty, Rathors. 16b. Consider the following events and arrange them in chronological order. Battle of Akbar marries Princess of Amber, 1562. Battle of Tukaroi, 1575. Invasion of Malwa, 1560. Karani's conquest of Orissa, 1568. So the information I have given you about Harkabai, Battle of Tukaroi, Munim Khan, under the Mughal leader Munim Khan, Tukaroi, 1575, against Bengal. Battle of Tukarai and against with Mughals and Bengal, 1575. Mughal invasion of Malwa, 1560. Who was the ruler? Baj Bahadur. And his famous girlfriend Roopmati. She stabbed herself, and because of that, Akbar punished his half brother, Adam Khan. Adam Khan was punished. So 17 D 3142. 17th D. 18th, which of the following statements are correct? Akbar tried to fix the age of marriage for boys and girls. Correct. 16 years. Akbar gave freedom to girls to marry at their own will and not under parental pressure. Correct. I think both are correct. He also tried to control sati system. Sati system, when he said that Akbar's emperor's permission should be taken for sati. He cannot end, he was a Mussalman. So as Indian government ended triple talaq, see the hue and cry among Muslims. So he cannot end that. Both 1 and 2 are true. 18. C. 19. Reign of Akbar is known for annexation of regions, provincial administrative system, Subas. Yes. Subas. The states which you see today was born at the time, annexation of regions. Yes. Kashmir, Bengal, Gujarat, Malwa. Judicial administration. Yes. His religious intolerance. He is famous in history for tolerance. 1, 2, 3. Yusuf Chak was the ruler of Kashmir. Mahmud III was the ruler of Gujarat. You have to write down the names and the rulers. All the states who were annexed by Akbar and their rulers, especially the name of Chandibi. Especially the name of Chandibi. So 19th, B, 1, 2, 3. Ibadat Khana at Fatehpur Sikri was the mosque for the use of royal family, Akbar's private prayer chamber, the hall in which Akbar held his discussions with scholars of various religions. Correct. C, 20C, Ibadat Khana. The part of his Rajput religious policy in which the story starts from liberal orders. This was the first step, liberal orders. And under liberal orders, he ended pilgrim tax. He abolished jizya 1564. Ended pilgrim tax and abolished jizya 1564. That was the first step of religious policy. Second step, Ibadat Khana. And initially he invited Muslim scholars. They got divided into two groups, liberals and orthodox, as it always happens. Who was the leader of liberal group? The father of Abul Fazl. Sheikh Mubarak. Who was the leader of radical group? Abdul Nabi. Who was the leader of liberal group? Sheikh Mubarak, the father of Abul Fazl. Who was the leader of radical group? Abdul Nabi. And whatever liberals will say, radicals will attack. And one day in the night, 2 a.m., this Ibadat Khana was very close to his sleeping room. And one day in the night, 2 a.m., he hears the noise coming from Ibadat Khana. He runs, opens the door of Ibadat Khana, and Abdul Nabi was abusing Sheikh Mubarak. Mother and sister. Are, he said, you idiot. And then he opens the Ibadat Khana for everyone. So third phase, Mahzar. This was the third phase. Ki whatever decision will be taken by ulemas on any issue, I will be the authority to choose the decision. If there is one issue and four decisions, I will not take decisions. I will not do the decision. The decision will be done by ulemas only. But I will have the right to choose the decision. And fourth, invitation to saints. Invitation to saints. Montserrat and Aquaviva, Christian saints. Salim Chishti, Muslim saint. Har Suri, Jaina saint. And then the fifth stage, Tawheed-e-Ilahi. Who accepted Tawheed-e-Ilahi? Birbal. 20C. 21. Match the list. Babar, tomb. Babar's tomb, Kabul. Humayun, Akbar, Sikandra. Humayun, Delhi. Jahangir, Lahore. So A, 2. B, 1. C, 4. D, 3. First, double dome and use of marble in the dome. Kabul, Charbagh style. Lahore, find out the style. Sikandra, Buddhist style. Constructed near Agra. 21. B. Who among the following is the envoy of British King James I sent to Jahangir's court? William Hawkins. William Hawkins. To take permission for East India Company. William Finch. He was a English merchant who visited India during English merchant of East India Company. Petra della Vella, Italian traveller. Italian traveller, 1623. Edward Terry, East India Company, 1616. So, Captain William Hawkins, the envoy of James I. 22A. William Finch, English merchant of East India Company. Petra della Vella, Italian traveller, 1623. Edward Terry, officer of East India Company, 1616. Arrange the following foreign travellers in chronological order with their arrival in India. William Hawkins, 1608. Ralph Fitch, 1583. Edward Terry, Sir Thomas Roe, 1615. Nicholas Danton, 1614. Both of them visited the court of Jahangir. William Hawkins, Thomas Roe. So 2, 1, 4, 3. A is the answer. A. 24. Of the following who rebelled against the Mughal Emperor Jahangir? Khurram, also called Shah Jahan. Muhammad Khan, the great noble, who imprisoned him in Kashmir and was liberated by his wife Noor Jahan. Khusro was the son who took the assistance of Guru Arjan Dev. This was in the beginning of the reign, that was in the end of the reign. So 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 2, 3, 4. D is the answer. 24, D. 25. The Battle of Dharmat was fought between Aurangzeb and Dara Shikoh. We have already discussed 25. Dharmat battle. Muhammad Ghori and Jaichand, Battle of Chandavar. 1194. Babar and Afghans, Gaggar. 1529. Ahmad Shah Durrani and the Marathas. 1761. Third Battle of Panipat. So 25, C. 26, Battle of Karnal, not Sarnal. Battle of Karnal, 1739. Battle of Belgram, 1540. Battle of Dharmat, 1659. Battle of Jajau, 1707. The sons of Aurangzeb, Battle of Jajau. Bahadur Shah and Azam Shah. Nadir Shah and Mughals. Sher Shah Suri and Humayun. Aurangzeb, Darashikoh, the sons of Aurangzeb. So 2, 3, 4, 1. Very important battles. 26B. Who among the following was appointed as physician in the Mughal court? Bernier, French physician, Francis Bernier. Tavernier, we have done it already. So 27A. Consider the following statements. Adis were those troopers who offered their services singly, did not attach themselves to any chief, had the emperor as their immediate colonel, attached themselves to Mirjas. B, I think. 1, 2 and 3. Adis. They were like Pindaris of Marathas, voluntary warriors, and they took the share in the war booty. What Pindaris did with Marathas, they did with Mughals. Adis. 28B. Consider the following statements about Mughal Mansabdari and select the correct answer by the king code given below. Jat and Mansab designation were granted. Yes. Mansabdars were heredity officials. No. There were 3 classes of Mansabdars. Yes. Their salary was paid by Diwan office. 1 and 3. टू तो किसी कीमत पे हो ही नहीं सकता. 1 and 3. Mansabdars, a very unique invention of Akbar in administrative structure. Mansab means position, status. First feature. Second, Jat and Sawar. Jat means the personal rank. Personal rank. Sawar means the number of horses he has to maintain. In this, an important change was done by Duaspa Siaspa. Without increasing the Jat, increase in the Sawar. Duaspa. So if a person has 2000 horses, 2000 Sawar, if his designation was 2000 Sawar and he gets the charge of Duaspa, so 2000 into 2, he will maintain 4000 Sawars. 2000 into 3, he will maintain 6000 Sawars. And this was the system which eliminated the revolt in the Mughal states. The Mansabdar was a civil servant who had civil cum military powers. Write it down. The Mansabdar was an officer who had civil cum military powers. So now when Akbar occupied Bengal and he appointed a Mansabdar, Mansabdar was a civil cum military officer. So military management of Bengal was in the hand of Mansabdar, civil management was also in the hand of Mansabdar. Very unique development of Mughals Mansabdari system. Today it is Indian Civil Services. So 29D, 30. Diwane Tan, A3. Mustarefi, B4. Mushrif, C1. Vakya Nivesh. So answer will be B. 30B. The foundation of Mughal painting was laid by Humayun, Abdul Samad. Oh, sorry. He got the Persian painters, Humayun. I have discussed about the painters of Humayun. 31B. Daswant and Baswan, famous painters, were courtiers of Mughal Emperor Akbar, and Daswant was from a very humble origin. Akbar. 32A. 33. Who among the following were Jahangir's painters? Shireen Kalam. He got the title Shireen Kalam, the sweet pen. This was the title of Abdul Samad. Shireen Kalam, the sweet pen. Humayun. Abdul Samad and Mir Sayyid Ali. Mir Sayyid Ali and Abdul Samad. Both Humayun. Abul Hasan. 1589, 1630. Abul Hasan, Jahangir. Jahangir holding a globe in his hand was painted by him. Jahangir. Humayun. So answer will be 2 and 3. B. B. Gulbadan Begum was the daughter of Babar, sister of Humayun, and wrote the famous book Humayun Nama. Humayun Nama, famous book Humayun Nama. 36, 35. The famous works A4 Hasan Nizami, Tajul Masir, Khawan Damir. B. Humayun Nama, Muhammad Kazim, Alamgir Nama, Bhim Sain, Nuskaye Dilkusha. So A4. The famous text. 35. 36. Mullah Daud. Mullah Daud. Chandayan. Padmavati Katha, Damodar Kavi, Somnath, Rag Vibodh, Amir Khushro, Ashika. Answer will be B. 36B. Who is the author of Shah Jahan Nama? Inayat Khan. 37. He is the author of Shah Jahan Nama. Abdul Hamid Lahori is the author of Padshah Nama, dealing with Shah Jahan. Gulbazan Begum, Humayun Ama. D. Bhimsen Kayash, Chandrabhan Brahman, Chahar Chaman. Answer will be D. Kayash Tarikh Dilkusha, Chandrabhan Brahman, Chahar Chaman. Shahjahan period, Ishwas Nagar, Futuhut Alamgiri, very important book on Aurangzeb. Surjan Rai Bhandari, Khulasatul Tariq. So 38 D. 39 Hawkins, this we have done. B will be the answer. Hawkins, Thomas Rowe, Manucci and Ralph Fitch. European travelers. 39 B. Match the following events with their respective years. Massacres in Delhi by Nader Shah, 1739. First Battle of Panipat, 1526. Second Battle of Panipat, 1556. Third Battle of Panipat, 1761. A4. C is the answer. 40 C. Iqta, Delhi Sultans, the medium to handle feudalism. Jagir, Mughals. Amaram, Vijayanagar. Mukasa, Marathas. All these were the mechanism, very important question. All these were the mechanism to control feudalism. Write it here. All these were the mechanism to control feudalism. B is the answer. 41 B. 42. To which Sikh Guru Akbar donated 500 bighas of land? Guru Ramdas. Who established Harmandir Sahib? Guru Arjan Dev. He composed Adi Granth. Guru Tegh Bahadur became martyr. Guru Arjan Dev also became martyr. Guru Har Rai, he succeeded Guru Har Gobind at the age of 14. He supported Dara Shikoh. Seventh Guru supported Dara Shikoh. So B is the answer. 42B. Which of the following pairs is correctly matched? Guru Amar Das, Miri and Piri, Guru Arjan Dev, Adi Granth, correct. Guru Ramdas, Guru Govind Singh Manji, Guru Arjan Dev, Adi Granth. Guru Amar Das, social reforms. Guru Ramdas, Harmandir Sahib. Guru Govind Singh, Khalsa. I'll discuss tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, I'll take this paper culture. 44. Which of the following Sikh gurus were penalized with death by the rulers of the time? 1 and 4. Sorry, 2 and 4. A. 44A. 2 and 4. Arrange the great Mughals in historical order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3, 5, 1. B will be the answer. Akbar constructed the Mughal Empire. Babar laid down the foundation. Humayun saved. Babar laid down the foundation. Humayun recovered. He has to face two very important rivals. Malwas, Bahadur. What was the name of that ruler? The ruler of Gujarat. And Sher Shah Suri. Akbar constructed the empire. Jahangir maintained. Shah Jahan disturbed. Aurangzeb destroyed. Babar laid down the foundation. Humayun recovered. 1555. Battle of Machiawala. Very important Battle of Machiawala. Akbar constructed. He constructed the empire. Jahangir maintained. Shah Jahan disturbed. Aurangzeb destroyed. 45B. What is the correct chronological order of the following events of Akbar's reign? 46. 4, 5, 1, 3, 4, 2. B. 46B. But you please do one thing. Please, after the class, Tawheed Ilahi, check out the year and write it here. Please, don't leave it. Check out the year and write it. 46B. Dara Shikoh, the second eldest son of Shah Jahan, was the author of which of the following works? All of them. Safinat-ul-Awliya, Sufi sects and practices. Sakinat-ul-Awliya, the stories of his guru, Mian Mir. The stories of his guru, Mian Mir. Hasnatul Afreen, Sufi devotion. Majmul Bahrain, the meeting of two oceans. The meeting of two oceans, Hinduism and Islam. Majmul Bahrain. So 47D. Safinatul Awliya, Sufi sects and practices. Sakinatul Awliya, the stories of his guru Mian Mir. Hasnatul Arifin, Sufi devotion. Majmul Bahrain, the meeting of two oceans. He was also playing a wrong game. He was religious from inside and he was moving on the path of Sufism. Tyag, tapasya. Why you want a throne when your internal ideology is tyag and tapasya? And Aurangzeb was a religious from outside. He was destined to fail, Dara Shikoh. Destined. 47D. 48. I have discussed all these books. So 48 C. Aurangzeb incorrectly paired. 1, 2, 3, 4 are incorrectly paired. Find out the correct pairs. 48 C. 49. Who was the Persian ruler who helped Humayun with 12,000 troops? Shah Tahmasp. He took the shelter in the court of Shah Tahmasp. 49C D. 50. When and whom were the Portuguese driven out of Hooghly in Bengal? 1631 Qasim Khan. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.